in the game, and I'm excited about that. I mean, personally as a fan, and I want to know your opinion, not speaking as part of the Tekken team.
Not officially.
As a fan of Tekken,
opinion.
which character, whether it's a guest character or just a returning character, would you like to see in Tekken 7? Just as a fan.
Definitely Lee.
Lee?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because, well, the movie, you know, he played a role
like
in
a troll character.
For me, I mean, just me personally, he has a special spot because for Tag 2, I was in charge of designing Fight Lab, right?
Ah, okay. And he was the Violent
He was
Systems
central
guy, yeah.
to the story. And we were really under crunch time, right? So I had to work with outside artists, actually, that weren't from Arcade for the in-game cinematic parts. They were actually, this guy, he told me, he's like the ace that does the ace combat stuff. And his, you know, the trailer with the planes and all that?
Right.
He's a personal friend, so I went up to him and asked him personally to make that. So, but then also the dialogue with Lee, you know, that was right after the movie, I think.
Yeah, after, what was it called?
Blood Vengeance.
Blood Vengeance. That was a few years ago. Forgive me. I watched it twice.
And, yeah, the voice actors for him, Kaiji Tang was such a
Yeah, shout out to Kaiji Tang. He does a lot of anime, he does a lot of video game voiceovers. He was the voice of Lee, and I think he really helped create that whole excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it was always there, but I think he picked up on it as this is Lee. And originally, I got some flack within the team because he was supposed to be a full character. If you remember back in the day when he was the time release for martial law, you know, he was
he was just like well, I mean, back then it was more like a palette swap. A lot of people called it, but they were very much their own unique characters. But they played similar to whatever the character you used to unlock them.
And he wasn't very comedic at all. You know, he was kind of like the rival to Kazuya, kind of competing for the affection.
His name or his subset of the name was so badass, the silver-haired devil. Yeah. It was so sick.
But anyway, so after the movie, and you know, he kind of transitioned into that throughout the series just because of some of the in-game cinematics and such. So I thought, man, this is such a fun storyline to deal with for the movie.
Yeah,
and not all of these people are from Atlanta either. I mean, some of these people have flown from all over the place. So some of this is just an excuse. Oh, it's not in my backyard, so I'm not going to be able to play the game.
Yeah, you saw that map that we had on the screen. We're trying to get to as many places within North America. I know a lot of people asking about Europe. Because we don't have any plans set in stone yet, we will do something for Europe. That's without a doubt.
I'm going to actually sync up with those guys face-to-face this month, and we're going to find out more about what we're going to be doing there. So we should have some news. Please, you know, hold tight.
Yep.
I do have some boards on the way to Europe, so we do have some more chances. Especially the Australia guys. You guys have been asking that for a long time now.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but we should have a chance.
Actually, Australia is one of the markets, the arcade sector, I mean,
they
actually have the game there, and in New Zealand as well.
Yeah, I believe it's only 7. I don't know what the plans are for FR for outside of Japan and Korea.
I want to ask, so I remember there were location tests in North America. Is there any plans for hopefully an arcade release for FR maybe?
You know, that's something that's very hard for me to speak on because I'm not directly part of the arcade division.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it includes outside companies, so, you know, I don't want to step on any toes there.
Gotcha. Well,
but,
if you can forward any feedback to them, I think fans would look forward to it. I know at least a few, not just Round Ones and David Buster. I know at least a few mom and pop arcades that are willing to pay to you know, just to have the board and have it available to their customers.
Right. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that people don't know about the business side in our company about how many units they need to produce in order for it to
for a minimum order and stuff like that.
For example, because, you know, obviously we can't make the game at a loss to the company. That's just not going to be approved. But, you know, if one of those companies you mentioned decides to pick it up, and then that would open the door for some of the more local places, I think. But from what I know, you know, there are plans. We know it's feasible to, you know, on the technical side. We can produce the game in English. We can do customization for it. You know, we can do that. But then just how it proceeds doesn't really depend solely on us, but those other parties, whether they're interested or not. So, yeah, possibilities there still.
All right. Well, I just hope it happens. either way, the game is still a work in progress. So I hope you guys look forward to the final version. And I know there's not a specific release date or release window yet, but we do know that it's going to be available before Evo. So that should kind of give you guys an indication.
FR?
Yeah, FR.
Yeah, summer. I know it's tough. It's a tough wait.
Wow, that did so much damage. I really like it. So this stage, wow, this stage has transitions between rounds, and I don't think there's a lot of stages in Tekken that have that. There's maybe 2 at this time.
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of that because this stuff is really cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, let us know what you like. Because we're still fine-tuning some of the stages.
Yeah, I think this was a feature that we first saw in Soul Calibur, where in between rounds you would change at least the look of the stage or the overall landscape. So I know in Devil's Pit, when you get to the 3rd round, you get to a bottom floor that's way more wide open than up top.
And you notice the music changes too, right?
Yes. It gets more intense.
Yeah, I like the stage. The Lars one sometimes comes out the Swedish band guitar. Have you heard that?
Oh yeah, the did.
The song's pretty intense.
So I know you guys are doing retro stages. Are there plans for like any more? Like obviously this is from Tekken 5, Dragon's Gate.
Yeah.
So I would like